Hey everyone, Core717 here. Changing things up a little bit. I got my sister Morgan here.
Hey.
We're doing our top 10 best, top 10 worst movies of the year. And we're also doing our top 3 favorite and least favorite 3D films as well. There'll be 3 separate videos, so let's get straight on to it. Alright, so let's start off with your honorable mentions for best movies.
My honorable mentions are Toy Story 3 and Date Night.
And I had a few more than hers. I had Shutter Island, Kick-Ass, The Kids Are Alright, which almost made the list. I really like that film. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Ben Affleck's The Town. Alright, so let's start off going from number 10 all the way to number 1. What is your 10th favorite film of the year?
10th favorite film of the year is Last Song. I chose that one because it's a very inspirational movie and it touched my heart very much. So my number 9 is Valentine's Day / How to Train Your Dragon. I chose those two and it's a tie because they were both really good movies and I had to put them on my number 9. They were very, very good and yeah.
Alright, my number 9 is Cyrus. Probably a movie a lot of people didn't see. Has Marissa Tomei, John C. Reilly, Jonah Hill. Very good movie, good awkward comedy. If you haven't seen Cyrus, I definitely recommend it.
My number 8 is Iron Man 2. I chose that because, you know, I love action movies, and of course you can ask my brother because I always say I love action movies.
Which one did you like more, the first one or the second one?
I'm going to say probably the second one. I loved all the characters.
You thought it had a lot better action? Like
much better action than the first one.
And what do you think of Mickey Rourke as the villain?
He played really good. I was surprised of his character. He did really excellent. 8+.
So my number 8 is probably a controversial choice. I chose Toy Story 3 as number 8. I know a lot of people probably have it in their top 5. But the reason I have it so low is because I'm not really fond of the ending. The rest of the movie I really enjoy. But the ending to me is just, I don't know. And also it does kind of get a little repetitive. I mean, if you see 1, 2, and 3, they're all kind of the same thing. But overall, Toy Story 3 is one of Pixar's finest films. Great film overall, but it's at number 8.
My number 7 is Tron Legacy. We just saw it not that long ago, and I fell in love with the movie. I love the action. I love the features they put in there. Very, very good movie. If you haven't seen it, I really do recommend it for you guys to go see it.
And you have a crush on the leading actor?
Yes, I do have a crush on the leading actor.
Garrett Hedlund. So yeah, you definitely like him.
Yes, I definitely.
What did you think of the 3D?
The 3D was like in your face. It was really, really good. Really good.
Alright, my number 7, one of my favorite films of this year. I wish I could have had it higher, but there are a lot of great films. That is The King's Speech with Colin Firth, Helena Bonham Carter, and Jeffrey Rush. Amazing film. I mean, if you've seen my video where I did a lot of those reviews just recently. Awesome, awesome movie. Some of the best performances in the year in this movie. The King's Speech is a must-see.
My number 6 is Night and Day. It's a very funny movie, very action-packed movie. It's an adventure, and Cameron Diaz and Tom Cruise did really good.
Do you think that that they would make a good couple in real life like a lot of other people do?
I can see it happen. You know, they look like a pretty good couple, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
My number 6 is the David O. Russell film, The Fighter, with Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale and Amy Adams and Melissa Leo. Amazing film. This is, again, another must-see film. Amazing performances. The fighting scenes are completely gripping and easily one of the best films of the year. You must see this movie.
My number 5 is Easy A. A lot of people say Easy A is a really bad movie, but because I'm just a kid and love it, stuff like movies like these, I fell in love with the movie. Loved Emma Stone's character.
Alright, my number 5 is True Grit, the newest Coen Brothers film. Again, amazing movie, but the main reason to go see this film, I mean, amazing performances all around the board, but Haley Steinfeld easily gives the best performance of the film, and it's really a shame she's getting slotted for like the best supporting actress in like the Golden Globes and the Academy Awards, you know, but what can you do? But True Grit, amazing film. If you're a big fan of the Coen Brothers, must see this film.
My number 4 is, of course, my brother's crush's favorite movie, The Runaways with Kristen Stewart and Dakota Fanning. Ultimate favorite movie. I love how it tells a story about the first girl rock band and that's what I love.
Alright, and my number 4 is probably, again, another controversial choice, and that is The Social Network. I think it's a great film. It's not in my top 3, but it was in my top 3 for a while. It was actually in my number 1 for a while. But it kind of moved down once I saw a few more films. Still a great film. Again, great performances, great directing, great cinematography. Definitely a very solid script. A must-see. It's coming out on Blu-ray soon. Definitely pick it up if you haven't seen it yet. It's a great film. And yeah, it's in my top 5.
My number 3 is Eclipse, the Twilight Saga. I chose this movie because I love the series. I can't wait till Breaking Dawn, but love Bella's character by Kristen Stewart, Robin Pattinson, Taylor Lautner. It's a pretty good movie. If you're a Twilight fan, I would recommend to go see it.
Alright, my number 3, yet again another controversial choice, Inception. I know it's in my top 20 favorite films of all time, and I know it's probably a lot of people's number 1 choice, but I just had to put this at number 3 because the other 2 films, were movies that just really stuck with me a lot more than this film. Still a great film, great performances all around. I love the movie, but yeah, I have to have it at number 3. That's Inception.
It's really funny you say that because my number 2 is Inception. I'm a big fan of Leonardo DiCaprio since the Titanic movie. I love how they make it look so real. Very beginning, I was right into it. A lot of action, good storyline. I love how it makes you think. I would recommend the film for anyone who wants to see it, and it's a really good film.
Alright, my number 2, I wish I could have this at number 1. It's just such an amazing film. I really cannot get it out of my mind. It's 127 Hours with James Franco, and easily the greatest performance of his career. This movie is just so addictive, as is number 1. But 127 Hours, again, like all the films I've been mentioning, a must-see. Definitely for James Franco's performance. If you're not a James Franco fan, definitely check out 127 Hours.
My number 1 movie for 2010 is Lovely Bones.
And this was the first movie we saw all year, so this number 1 movie for you has stuck around all throughout 2010.
Yeah, it has. And the movie is a really good movie, touching, just about a family, trying to live with,
trying to cope with their daughter's death.
Trying to live with a death in their family. So if you are a person that loves touching movies, sad drama movies, I would
And a fan of Peter Jackson.
I would definitely recommend Lovely Bones for you.
Alright, my number 1, you probably all guessed it, Black Swan. Hands down, Natalie Portman, Mila Kunis, Vincent Cassel, Barbara Hershey. Easily my favorite film of this year. I mean, this movie has, like I said, if you see my review, it's just every frame of this film is completely engraved in my mind. I love this movie. It's so addictive. It's so amazing. And a lot of people have been saying that, this is one of those movies that years from now we're all probably going to hate this movie. No way. I mean, it's so rewatchable. I really can't wait to see it again. Black Swan is indeed my number 1 movie of 2010. So thank you all for watching our best movies of 2010. Come back for our second video. It'll be the worst movies of 2010. It'll be kind of fun to talk about those. And until next time, Corey, Morgan, thank you all for watching.